Doesn't Mother's way of doing things drive you a bit mad?
Naturally.
Then why don't you tell her?
Does the GNU talk of spring when the shadows are tickling the squirrel? I love her. It's just a phase. She'll change. And if she doesn't change, then I will not love her any less. I love you both as you are, warts and all.
Okay.
We've got quite a lot to think about.
Goodbye, little daughter.
See you later, Father.
He's pretty damn laid back. Maybe a little bit too laid back. You know? How do we get out of here? How do we get out of here? Oh, there we go. Alright. Now what?
An all-knowing mirror. In the current situation, that would be more than useful. The only question is how to cast a spell over the mirror. I've never done that before.
Maybe he knows.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
I just need to borrow your spade a moment. Is that okay?
Of course. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
I like how I asked.
Tell me, you know a bit about nature, don't you? How does this childbearing stuff work exactly?
Oh, don't know. Ask myself the same question. The bees pollinate the flowers flower seeds are carried away by the wind and new plants grow. Very simple and easy, that. But elves, humans and dwarves don't produce nectar. What have you got to offer the bees?
Yeah, and also our children don't grow in the earth, they grow in us.
Oh, I know. Isn't it absurd?
Do you know how to cast a spell over a magic mirror?
Do I look like a magician or priest?
Perhaps you saw Mother doing it sometime.
Many times. She tips water from 3 different vessels into the bowl and then mumbles a bit to herself. Some kind of elf priestess magic nonsense. I don't know nothing about that.
Me neither.
Alright, I have to figure out how to cast a spell.
Arbor, I'm going to have to leave the elf burrow for a few days.
Your mother giving you permission?
Not as such.
Oh, she not gonna like that. But one has to do what one has to do. I wish you a good journey.
Oh, thank you, Arbor. And don't tell anyone I told you.
Oh, you wouldn't dream of it. Just don't you go staying away too long now. You know time out there runs much quicker than here in the woodland realm.
Of course. In the outside world, we elves age like humans. That's why most elves avoid it like the plague.
Quite right.
Oh. Well, that explains why they live for so long. Time doesn't flow the same here, so if they go out with humans, then they age faster. Okay. Makes sense, I guess.
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
That doesn't seem to be a problem for him. 3 types of vessels. 3 different vessels of water. Okay. So. Let's take this jug.
That's just what I need.
That's 1 vessel of water. I'm gonna have to get the water from that one place. The magic water.
I don't know how Cheep Cheep escaped the music box, but he does say he knows various mystical fighting techniques.
Really? Cool. A bird knowing mystical fighting techniques. That seems like it would be useful. Nothing new nothing new out here. I wonder if I can plant those sunflower seeds in that pot. I don't know why I even have them. No, I don't want to talk to the book. I thought that could be another vessel, but I guess not. Alright. I mean, I can try.
Even if the earth is really well fertilised, Arbor might have something to say if he had to share his pot with a sunflower.
Oh, it's his pot. Oh, that's where he goes when he wants to, like... Okay, I get it. Hey, Todd, thanks for the taco party.
I will only deploy this flower in self-defense, or when it could prove amusing. I don't really know much about reeds or pipes, but if I'm not mistaken, then those things are called pipe cleaners.
She's looking the other way. We can, whoops, we can take some water. No, I don't cancel. Continue. We can take some water, right? We cannot take some water. I was wrong.
Only priestesses are allowed to get water from the well. Up to now, my mother hasn't tried to make me into a priestess. If I'm lucky, she never will.
See if we can talk to...
I can blame Mother for a lot of things, but not laziness. On the contrary...
Let's talk to her. What's she doing?
Mother?
Yes, Ivadora.
Ivadora? Ivadora? My name's Ivadora?
Those symbols on the columns, what do they mean?
First your insights concerning your wedding, and now an interest in the spiritual. You do surprise me. The 3 symbols depict the 3 different forms that water takes. They are important in many rituals. Water that falls from the sky. Water that springs from the earth. And water that is bathed by moonlight.
Oh.
All springs and moonlight. I don't see the moonlight thing. That sounds like a weird form.
What's all this different forms of water all about then?
Not all water is the same. It changes. If it bubbles out of a spring, then it is spring water. Then it turns into stream water, perhaps into river water, and then sometimes later into sea water. The voice of water changes, its soul.
And if different forms of water are mixed together...
Then you can create water with powerful magical properties. But it's not as easy as you might imagine. Water is constantly changing its form. Rain is water from the sky, but as soon as it lands in a puddle, then it becomes common puddle water.
Do you really think that I look fat?
You aren't really fat, my darling, but you aren't perfect either.
Do I have to be perfect?
No one is perfect, but that doesn't stop us striving for it. Once you are happy with yourself, then you become overindulgent. Dissatisfaction can take you far, my darling.
Why do you want me to marry this particular prince?
Because I think that will be best for you.
And if I don't like him?
Then you will learn to love him.
Why can't I fall in love first and then marry?
And what happens if you don't fall in love? You won't ever marry then? Don't be childish, Ivadora.
When you married father, how long had you known each other?
Just a few days. I fell in love with him instantly. He was the wisest and most handsome elf that I had ever met.
And if you hadn't loved him, or if perhaps you hadn't even liked him?
Then I would have married him anyway. It is the duty of the princess to secure royal succession.
Whether she wants it or not?
You didn't want to go to school either. Today you can play music, paint, speak a dozen different languages and have realized what a gift education is. Please, just trust me. Sometimes only parents know what's best.
That's all I gotta say.
Do you know what can be done to fight the epidemic in Seastone?
Done? Nothing, my darling. It's a matter for humans. We will only observe.
How hard would it be for us to actually help solve a problem for once, instead of waiting for it to solve itself?
If Alistair needs my advice, he can ask me, and up to now he has not done that.
But...
I'm not going to interfere.
That stuff in the moonwell, that's water bathed by moonlight, isn't it?
Of course it is, my darling.
Could I take some of it?
It is holy water. We only use it for special occasions. What do you need it for?
I need it for a potion. It's one of the most important ingredients.
Really? What sort of potion?
Well, the moon waters are particularly pure and clean water. I thought that it could form the basis of a beauty potion.
It is true that this water is purported to have healing powers.
I didn't want to trouble you with this, but then I thought, if I'm meant to be looking my best for the prince, then such a potion wouldn't do any harm.
Oh, absolutely. Do you have a vessel? May the Moonwell water give you the help you need to become more beautiful, just as it has always helped me.
Lies.
See you later, Mother.
Don't pull a face like a wilted willow, Ivo. Smile.
We're such a liar. We're such a lion liar. So we got the moon water. Is this rainwater?
There appears to be an amazing collection of stuff accumulated in the little pond. I wonder if there's anything there that could prove useful. The spring brook emerges up there.
Oh, that's
it's
the
still
spring
small
water.
Here, but it becomes one of the largest and most important rivers in the woodland realm.
There's spring water, and then we need rainwater. How do we get rainwater? Should we do more fishing? Let's do more fishing, see if we catch anything.
I've got what I need, but this is so much fun. And perhaps I'll have a bit of luck catching other interesting things in the pond. Nothing.
Or maybe not.
I wonder if there's... Nothing.
Hey.
A classic.
Hey.
A
What did I
classic.
catch? What did I catch that time? What did I catch? That wasn't...
A classic.
What am I catching? I don't know what I'm catching.
A classic. A classic.
Alright, whatever. I'm done. Alright, spring water. We got spring water there. We got, where's the rainwater? Maybe he knows. It doesn't rain.
You're having
here.
a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
I need a special sort of water arbor. Can you help me?
A special sort of water? Now, who's been dreaming that stuff up then?
Arbor, please help. I need water that spills out of the ground.
There, the waterfall. As much water as you want.
Oh, it's not that simple. That water's changed. I need water directly out of the earth.
You elves always like to make things complicated.
Oh,
don't you?
that doesn't count.
You got a container? There you go. And don't start telling me that this is some kind of snot water or the like. This be tip-top quality groundwater.
Should work. Thank you. I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
Okay, now, what about rainwater? What about rainwater? How do I get rainwater? It's gotta come directly from the sky. And also, it replaced the other water. So I need 2 other containers also, I think. Or I need to pour it in.
Let's hope that Arbor's donation of water that spills from the earth will work. It hasn't really spilled from the earth, but it is groundwater, and it's never seen the sun. It works. One of the symbols is glowing.
Okay. Alright, so we have to get more moon water. But how do we get rainwater? Rainwater.
Mother?
Yes, Ivadora.
I could do with a bit more moon water, please.
Yes, you do still look a bit peaky.
Peaky. You look peaky.
Come back if you need any more. We'll get rid of those little wrinkles.
See you later, Mother.
Don't pull a face like a wilted willow, Ivo. Smile.
Later, nerd. That's what I meant to say. That's two types of water. Put that in there. And now we need rainwater. But it doesn't rain here.
Right. Now water that has been bathed in moonshine. That must mean the water that's come from the moon well. Aha! That's got the second symbol to glow.
Now we need rainwater. How do we get rainwater? It can't be from a puddle. I don't think this counts. Maybe it does. It's falling. It's falling. So maybe that's good enough. I guess we'll find out. Not really falling from the sky, but...
Water from the waterfall. One could also say water that has fallen from the sky. Now all the symbols are glowing. Hello? Are you there?
I'm always there.
I cast a spell over you single-handedly with no help.
You had help, you just didn't realise it.
No, I did it by myself.
I'm the all-knowing seer. I'm telling you, you are wrong.
Are you really all-knowing?
No, but it sounds better than I am the seer who saw more than any other being in the world and yet didn't see all.
Do you really know everything? Really? Really? Really?
I did summon you, but I don't really know anything about you. Do you live in the water, or are you the water?
No, the water is just a reflective surface. I live on the other side of the mirrors. I see what happens in front of mirrors. To you, they are simple reflections. To me, they are the window through which I view your world.
Okay.
So you see a lot of people naked. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, there we go. Are you also my bedroom mirror?
So you live on the other side of all mirrors. Does that include the one in my bedroom?
I can look through any reflective surface. I see all.
You do close your eyes, when it's the decent thing to do, right?
I see all.
Yes, understood. But if someone's undressing in front of their mirror or doing embarrassing things that no one else should see, you do look away, right?
I can see into the furthest reaches of the world. I see the good and the bad, the beautiful and the abominable.
You saw me giving an imaginary harp concert in front of my mirror.
I count that amongst the abominable.
And Mother and others summon you to ask your advice.
I wouldn't exactly describe it as asking. They know how to reach me via one of the mirrors. They want me to give them information, and if I don't answer, they just stand there and stare at me.
So you help them?
That is the question, is it not? Do I have an interest in supporting either one or the other side, or would I rather watch a catastrophe unfold?
So you'd pour oil onto the fire just because you want to watch the flames?
I could, but mostly I restrict myself to watching. I love to see how things develop. I can't abide when things come to a standstill. That's when I'm always tempted to give someone a shove in the right direction.
There's talk of an epidemic in Seastone which is spreading. Do you know anything about it?
It is not an epidemic.
Well, what is it then?
It's something that you get involved with.
Can you see into the future?
Stories repeat themselves. Other places, other participants, but the course remains the same. Good fights evil.
Why am I pregnant?
You are pregnant?
Should you not know that? You being the nearly all-knowing oracle.
I didn't see that. When did you get pregnant?
I'm asking you.
Stupid romance. A woodland glade, a bed in the cornfield, not a mirror in sight. Couldn't you and Nate have done that somewhere else?
Done what?
Oh, yes. Nothing at all, Princess.
I need today's password for the Woodland Realm Border Watch. Do you know it?
Of course. Your mother told the commander of the guards when she was standing next to the mirror surface of the moon well.
Can I have it?
Absolutely. I want to see how this develops, and there are quite a few surprises awaiting you in Seastone.
Which, of course, you're not going to tell me about.
They wouldn't be surprises if I told you about them.
That's true.
By any chance, is the password melon?
How do you know that?
Stories repeat themselves. Do you not know that? Thanks for that unsettling conversation. I have to go.
Yes, you must. But we will see each other again soon.
You mean to say you will see me and follow my every move?
Yes, but I didn't mean that. You will seek me out before this story ends.
Really?
Yes, you will want to help a friend in need and won't know how to. That's when you will seek and find me.
Where will I find you?
In a flying town, in a house with no corners. Till then, Princess Ivo of the Woodland Realm.
But, oh...
Okay. Now I need to find transport out of this place. I got the password now. Now I need to get the butts out of here. Let's talk to the bird. Cheep, cheep.
Hey, Cheep. Think, Cheep, Cheep. How can we both get to Seastone without me having to grow wings? You've got an idea?
Whoa. Holy cow, this was a good idea.
A flight magazine? You've taken out a subscription to a flight magazine? Yeah, all right. Page 15. Hippogriff stud Aculeus in the Blue Mountains. The best battle and hunting hippogriffs in Avantasia. A hippogriff? That could carry me. Not a bad idea, Cheap. But the Blue Mountains aren't close. And just look at the price. A pot of gold. Now where are we meant to get that from? Yes, I think you're right. We'll have to think of something.
$1 billion.
Do you think I could play the princess card and ask the stud to loan us a hippogriff? That'd cost a lot less than a pot of gold. Yeah, you're right. They'd blab to everyone. Bad idea if I want to travel incognito. I'm really sorry about that business with the musical box, Cheap, but I had to find out what was wrong with me. Are we friends again? Good. This sex that you spoke about, what is it and why should I not have it? I know that I'm an elf princess. That's exactly the reason I should have something like this. Perhaps even two. Oh, I will find out what you're trying to hide from me.
Okay.
I've got sunflower seeds. Want one? I can imagine the whole experience has made you hungry. We will get through this together, right? Sometimes I wish I'd kept the artifact of divine fate. Well, an object that would make every wish come true. It'd be very handy right now. Yes, I know, too much power for one person. That's why Arch-mage Alistair and I made arrangements. I'll be back soon, Cheap.
Okay, what do we need to do now? Nikita's eating Claire's food. Again. I feel like I should pack my bags. Nikita is a butt. Oh, she left. And now she's gonna use her litter box. She drank her water, then she ate her food, and now she's gonna use her litter box. Yeah, they get the same food, but I feed them in different bowls. I'm just saying, I made this room here that I'm in kind of Claire's safe spot. I gave her food, water, and a litter box for her. And now Nikita's in here using all of it. There's nothing in here to do. We can't do anything in here. Let's see if we can read the fishing book again.
I already know everything that this book can teach me.
I mean, we can talk to the medicine book, I guess.
Hi.
Well, what's up?
Oh, no.
How do elf pregnancies progress?
Oh, no.
They are very similar to human pregnancies, only they take a lot longer, about 4 years. You are presumably in the 6th month.
And
Same
if
letter,
I go into
too.
the world of humans to talk to the Arch-mage, well, time in the human world passes quicker.
Then your pregnancy will go faster, that's for certain. The consequences are difficult to predict. I am not aware of an elf ever having a child outside of the woodland realm.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. If everything goes to plan, then I'll be back in a couple of days and we'll know what's happened.
That would be advisable. Pregnancy can play havoc with the body and mind. It does not take a lot of imagination to work out what a turbo pregnancy in the human world would do to an elf.
I have to do... Nikita is waging chemical warfare. Oh my god, Nikita. You are so gross. Did you really have to do that in here? Ugh.
You were interrupted just now when you were going to tell me about sex.
Indeed, someone is of the opinion that a princess does not need to know about such things.
Oh, come on, tell me.
I could tell you a lot about it, but it would be unwise for me to annoy your parents. They could burn me, or even worse, give me to a public library.
Thank you for your help.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh my god. She just took a gross poo. And I don't know. Oh my god. How do I get out of here?
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
If I happen to need a pot of gold and you happen to have one, would you be happy to lend it to me?
Or if I be the Sultan of the Three Deserts and you had juicy grapes, would you feed me?
Okay, seriously, do you have a pot of gold?
Just like you have grapes and be the Sultan.
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
I'm not gonna tell a tree that smoking is unhealthy, because they're a tree.
Isn't that just lovely? Two plants that have found each other and want to spend the rest of their lives together.
Yeah, Nikita just came in here. Oh, she's still here. She's still here. Now she's drinking more water. She's drinking some more of the water. Let's talk to the king.
Pa?
She's not done yet.
Yes, Poppet?
Enlighten me, Father.
Evil-smelling murlocs, laughing madly and turning quickly in circles, are confusing to those weak in the head.
That is interesting. I've got quite a lot to think about.
Good.
See you later, Father.
Alright. Talk to Queen again.
I'll leave her to work. This
Okay.
magical epidemic seems to be really worrying her.
Well, hey, that's the thing. They've both been using each other's litter boxes, which is good. That's good. That's good. Like, they both use both litter boxes, so that is a good thing. That means they're not going to be, I don't think, territorial about those. Because they say you should have at least one per cat. And for a while, with Charlie, we only had one. It was an automatic one. This one's not automatic, so I really wish Nikita wouldn't use it, but she does, so... You know, maybe we need to find a pot of gold in the pond. Maybe that's what we need to do. I don't know. You think that's it? You think we just fish until we find something? That would be kind of dumb.
A classic.
A
A fishing
hat.
hat, which not so long ago I thought was extremely hideous. But now, I am the master of all rods, the ruler of the river and the goddess of the water. And what's more, I'm looking good. That's me and fishing done. I've reached my peak.
Alright.
I think I fished enough today. There are other things to do.
I got a fishing skill of 1,000. I'm the best fisherman thingy that there ever was.
Hey, Cheap. Do you think I could play the princess card and ask the stud to loan us a hippogriff? That'd cost a lot less than a pot of gold. Yeah, you're right. They'd blab to everyone. Bad idea if I want to travel incognito. I'll be back soon, Cheap. No fish in here. Hi, Arbor.
What you got there? Be that the hat of a master fisher?
Yep, pulled it out of the pond.
But I've been trying for years to hook one of those.
Well, talent will out.
That ain't be talent. That be pure luck. Mappin'. Sooner or later, old Arbor will get some luck too.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
You shouldn't smoke.
Why not?
It's not healthy.
No lungs, no problems.
Don't you think it's a bit weird and warped to smoke yourself?
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible.
That is weird.
Don't tell no one, though.
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
Okay, I don't know what to do, but I mean, we've got a few other options.
The willow is stretching its branches up high into the sky with glee. One part of the waterfall's already lying in its shadow. If it continues to...
Yeah, I know, we've already gotten that dialogue. I mean, we could fish in the moon ponds, I suppose. Maybe. Will that work? No, we can't do that. Alright, can't do that.
When Nate saw the well, that was the point at which Mother made Cheap guard me.
Trade for what? A pot of gold? I guess I could offer it to him. No, I can't actually offer it. I can only turn it, can only take it off and put it on. I can't actually offer it. I can't actually use it as an item.
I know everything I need to know. Today's password is melon. And by the time they find out they've been duped, I'll be in Seastone. Hey, Cheap. Do you think I could play the prince? Yeah. I'll be back soon.
I feel like somehow I need to use... How do I use this master fishing thing to my advantage? That's my question. Like...
The waterfall and I have been neighbours for so long that I don't really hear it anymore.
We can fill up the bird bath.
Right then, fresh water for the bird bath. No fish in here. No, the basin is full enough.
Anybody else want some water? No, no, no. Alright, well. Maybe we need to use a telescope. Maybe that's what we need to do. It's the only thing I can think of right now.
Hey, Cheap. I'll be back soon.
But we might be able to tell them about the fill-up bird bath, but no. Nope, we can't use that. Maybe we need to give him some sunflowers seeds. Don't know how that would help me, but
I've got sunflower seeds. Want one? I can imagine the whole experience has made you hungry. We will get through this together, right?
what am I supposed to do? I'm out of ideas. Maybe we have a spade. What can we do with a spade? I'm guessing we need to use the spade somewhere, but there's not that many places to use it. I mean, we can dig where that... We can dig here. There's a hole, like, right here, but we can't actually dig there, so... We also have glittering earrings. I don't know.
Goldsmithing, masonry, and a book about carpentry. Like all books in this library, it's a guest present. The logic behind this must be, those elves, they have so many beautiful statues and items of wood. They'll be really interested in this. Why don't we present them with a book about it? What they don't realise, though, is that if we're interested in a subject, then we'll already know pretty much all there is to know about the matter, and the book's of no use to us whatsoever. Working with wood. There's a master whittler down in the valley. I've enjoyed watching him in the past. He carves animal figures so real that humans and dwarfs believe that they are actually animals turned into wood. This one's more about interiors, making furniture and the like. Plane the wood down by a pixie's thumb and saw the board into 2 equal length pieces. Who knows what that might be good for?
Well, we just took the book. Okay. We took a book about carpentry. Okay. Alright, Cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool.
A few years ago, this dragon was causing a whole lot of grief. A bounty was put on its head, and all heroes of the land were encouraged to hunt it down. 40 brave warriors penetrated its lair and slew it. They brought the head to the palace where it was displayed in triumph. The strange thing was that a bit later, more adventurers came carrying an identical head. Then more and more heroes arrived.
That does sound strange.
Hey, Cheap. I'll be back soon.
What am I supposed to do? I be stuck. I be a bit stuck right now. I haven't used the spade at all, have I?
Would you like a pipe cleaner for your pipe, Arbor?
No, and I would be most cheered if you didn't decapitate any more plants in my garden.
Oh, sorry. I'll only give it back when I don't need it anymore.
Very well, Your Royal Highness. Huh, how old are you again?
Look, I found this book in the library.
Woodcrafts? Why are you showing me that?
I thought it might interest you.
I don't like horror stories.
Horror stories?
Wood that has been clamped into a revolving monstrosity to be whittled down layer by layer to the core? What do you call that then?
Sorry, never looked at it like that.
Branches sawed off, boards nailed together, wood treated with chemicals. Oh, sick stuff.
Alright, we're now just like clicking all the things. Let's see what happens. Whoops. Because I don't know what to do now. Does anybody have does anybody have any ideas on what to do? Anybody? Because I don't.
No fish in here. If I do succeed, do I have... He should...
I mean, I'm guessing what the stuff we're having in our inventory is stuff we're gonna keep when we go away. So we're basically gonna steal his spade. I mean, we can try and dig up these sunflowers, I guess. But that doesn't work either. So what do we need to do? What do we need to do? There's nothing we can do in this bedroom. Except leave. The sunflowers are the only thing we can interact with. There's just a sword stand.
It's said that a ruler in the north wanted to build himself a throne.
Okay. You can talk to the book, combine items. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's our main option right now.
I think I fished enough.
Doesn't seem to do anything either. Wait, what did we just do? What did we just do? What did I just do?
Since Nate left without saying so much as a word, Mother seized the opportunity to marry me off to a proper elf prince. So far, I've managed to frighten off every candidate successfully, but she's starting to lose her patience.
What did I just do? Oh, I baited the rod. I guess.
I fastened the sparkly earrings to the line. They should serve me well as blinkers. Might get something to bite this way.
Oh. Okay. I thought you said we were done fishing.
I think I fished enough today. There are other things to do.
Oh, well, I fished enough today.
I fished enough today. There are other things to do.
I fished enough today, so I guess we're done fishing. Let's take off the hat.
I think I fished enough today. There are other things.
Okay. God, I'm in a loss here.
Perhaps the tree would like to hear a little story from the book. One can easily fell a tree with the help of an axe and wedges. In my experience, nothing beats a sharp saw guided by two men. Slish, slash! The teeth of the saw bite into the wood, and in a few minutes, even the largest tree tumbles to the ground. After this, the smaller branches and the bark are removed from the trunk using hatchets. Once the tree is sawn into several pieces, it's ready to be transported away. Oh, I'm so sorry. It'll be all right. You'll see.
Okay.
Hey, there's a rainbow. Since the willow's branches are hanging down for some inexplicable reason,
Yeah.
the sun is able to shine directly onto the waterfall again and is now producing a pretty rainbow over the garden.
I'm gonna go with moon logic for sure. I understand, but I guess, I mean, these things... I mean, these are magical plants, but still. Reading to the tree? Well, it said it was happy, so...
Nate once said that rainbows never touch the earth. Wilbur wouldn't believe him. Let's see who was right. Nate once said that... Let's see who was right. Nate once said that rainbow... Let's see who was right. Nate once said that... Let's...
Dang.
A pot of gold, and no grumpy leprechaun protecting it. What a stroke of luck.
That whole puzzle is definitely a little bit moon logic there. But... okay. I guess. It's not too bad, but...
Hey, cheap. I have the pot of gold here. Go on, take it to the stud. Oh, I realise it's too heavy. I won an arm wrestling contest against an orc warrior in Seastone with the help of a strength elixir. We could get something like that for you. I'll be back soon, Cheap.
Okay. It just keeps getting better. Now we have to get a strength elixir for Cheap. So Cheap can, like, carry the pot of gold. Woohoo.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
I don't need your spade anymore. I've put it over there.
Ah, that's great. And you've dug a lovely hole, too, right in the middle of my lawn.
Ah, sorry about that.
Oh, what the heck. I'll plant it with something.
I have to get on. Don't work too hard.
That I won't.
Alright, I could ask the book. Or I could talk to my...
I just know that I wish there was something to indicate that the book was wrong. I'm pregnant.
Oh, no. Nope. Can't talk to the book, so my only option now, I think, is to talk to the king. I think that's it. See if she has anything to say.
Pa?
Yes, Poppet?
Hypothetically, if Cheap had to transport something heavy through the air, how could I help him do it?
You could ask me to give him the necessary strength, which you have just done, have you not?
Really?
Of course, but the effect would not last long enough to transport you to, let's say, Seastone.
He doesn't need to do that. It's just a short distance.
All right, bring me some sunflower seeds.
Here you
I have
go.
a few sunflower seeds. Here.
Good. Keep still.
Okay.
That's it.
Just give Cheap these seeds to eat shortly before he starts on his journey.
Thanks. Whatever you did to those sunflower seeds looked like magic to me.
Oh no, it was the opposite of magic. Nature, life, pure life.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
Listen to the wind in the willows and the mole and the toad. They know the answer.
Okay.
I've got quite a lot to think about.
Goodbye, little daughter.
See you later, Father.
He's like a super hippie. Or something. Like a super duper hippie. Here you go.
Father's changed the sunflower seeds. Well, can you feel anything? Now, don't exaggerate. Okay, here. Oh, I hope it works. But what's he going to be like when he's super cheap? He's got enough of an exaggerated opinion of himself as it is.
That it? Now what?
Oh, that's overdoing it a bit.
Let's just climb up.
I thought you just wanted to deliver the pot of gold. You deserve it. It's really in there, is it? Our hippogriff? Why did the stud put it in there? Couldn't they have just let it fly back with you? You mean it was in the box already? You didn't actually see it? Huh, I'd love to have your trust. Oh well, at least it's pretty lively. Cheap Cheap blind purchased the hippogriff. His trust in the Aculeus stud is far greater than his mistrust of humankind's capacity to deceive.
There's
Relax,
something in the
I'm on it.
box.
You've still got the receipt, haven't you, Cheap? Cheap? Didn't the hippogriff in the magazine look a bit different to this? Bigger, a bit more griff and a bit less hippo? Is this the effect of the epidemic? Mother said it changed things. You are strong enough, aren't you? You were able to demolish that box just now. Can you carry me as far as Seastone? Right then. The Arch-mage? Murdered? By Wilbur Weathervane? There's something strange afoot, Cheap. Mark my words. I don't believe a word of it. Someone's responsible for this epidemic and someone wants to hurt our friends. Away to Seastone.
The Great Escape. That's the achievement we just got. What My Little Pony is that? Exactly.